known as DJ Akademiks, is a Livingston Allen, better known as DJ
Bro, this nigga named
Akademiks, is a
Livingston,
man
bro.
that
I'm
needs
crying.
no introduction. And recently, he's
It's
been
about
under
Akademiks.
scrutiny for allegedly raping a girl and also allowing her to be taken advantage of by two of his friends.
I heard
Believe it or
about this. I
not,
heard him.
this is
I've heard about this and I heard him talk about it. I've seen a couple videos about this, but I know actually Evil finna get in depth.
only the tip of the iceberg. There are other terrible allegations that we will cover
He's
today.
what?
Anyways, if you guys like informative content like this, please consider liking and subscribing. Literally anything helps. So we're actually going to read the main
Dragon
story
Ball sound
first,
effects.
and then we're going to
Cry.
on this page. It just confirms that this case is from the victim versus DJ Akademiks. Says Alan Livingston right there, DJ Akademiks. All right. According to Miss Abashe, she met Mr. Allen online via social media on or about 2021. She began casually dating him, and he periodically invited her to his New Jersey home. At the time, Miss Abashe lived in Pennsylvania. She did not have transportation, so Mr. Allen would send her a car service such as an Uber and Lyft to pick her up in Pennsylvania and bring her to his home in New Jersey. Now, I'm not sure exactly how old this girl is, but for some reason she doesn't have a license of her own, so I don't know. I know some girls who are around 25 and almost 30 years old, and they just never got
look
their
cool.
driver's license for some reason. Do you guys have your driver's license?
No.
Let me know in the comments down below. Miss Abashe did not suspect any ill intentions, even though it had been almost a year since they last saw each other. She was accustomed to visiting Mr. Allen, and Mr. Allen sent a car service to Pennsylvania to pick her up. Unbeknownst to Miss Abashe, Mr. Allen had an ulterior motive when he invited her to his home on July 16, 2022. Before her arrival, Mr. Allen had notified his friends, John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, that a woman would be coming over, and she was on a different type of vibes. A different type of vibes is an indication that Miss Abashe
Yeah, I
would
heard
be coming over
Ab
to
talk about
engage
this.
in explicit activity. According to a post on social media, Mr. Allen admitted to telling John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 and stated,
Now, granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple years. I've messed with her for years. When she came over that time, she had told me she was like a dancer, some that, you know what I mean? And I remember, and I don't know if maybe my took it the wrong way, because I remember she had told me, she was like, yo, the girl you used to know, like I'm on some bad girl vibes now. Basically, she be like doing her thing. And I remember I told him, I'm like, yo, oh, this is before when I was going to the party. I was like, yo, I'm about to get this girl coming over later for me, but she tell me she on some different vibes. I don't know if that's what they took, and I can't really speak to other niggas' thing. I can only speak to myself.
now the fact that DJ Akademiks actually
Yeah,
did
he admitted
say
he said
this,
that.
I mean, depending on how he said it, that could
Yeah.
that could just be very damning evidence against him. Allegedly. Yeah, why else would you tell them that she's, you know, if
Yeah.
you're not trying to swing her to them? It just doesn't make any sense. It feels like he set this up, in my opinion. Allegedly. Miss Abashe arrived at DJ Akademiks' home. Everything seemed normal apart from the neighborhood power outage. Khalif, a friend of Mr. Allen, greeted
This nigga, bro. I should have deafened. You my slut, nigga. Where's the deafen button? Where's the deafen button? Oh.
her. Miss Abashe, taken aback because Mr. Allen did not tell her anyone else would be at his home upon arrival, which is very suspicious. She did not suspect anything suspicious, so she entered the home. Khalif invited Miss Abashe into the kitchen and introduced her to Slime, another one of Mr. Allen's friends. Due to the power outage, the three of them sat in the kitchen
Nigga named
together.
Slime?
Miss Abashe engaged in small talk with them while patiently waiting for DJ Akademiks to appear.
In
Miss Abashe
Jersey?
recalls Khalif being relatively talkative, while Slime was oddly quiet. Miss Abashe was initially offered a drink, but she refused and opted to make her own drink, as she was accustomed to when she visited DJ Akademiks' home. Khalif insisted that they prepare Miss Abashe's drink. Unbeknownst to Miss Abashe,
Oh, no.
Khalif was Mr. Allen's manager or employee. Now that is quite a jump from like a seniority level. And he asserted his position by telling Miss Abashe that he was in charge until DJ Akademiks arrived. As odd as this encounter was, Miss Abashe obliged and allowed Khalif and Slime to fix her drink. As the trio conversed, Miss Abashe asked for DJ Akademiks and was told to hold on. Khalif then left the kitchen to find Mr. Allen, and when he came back, he said Mr. Allen would join them shortly. Now this is an important detail. It says that Khalif went out to confirm with DJ Akademiks, and then he came back. All right.
I think he was.
That's what happened.
Axe said he was asleep the whole time. I'm not gonna just blindly believe that nigga. But I will say that nigga could have just walked out for a split second, stood there, got on his phone, and just lied his ass off.
Time of the story, okay?
Put your nigga
now
under the bus for what?
Academic story, he says,
yo, I'm drunk at a party. I come home. Yo, I'm so drunk. Remember, I ain't drive my own car. I walk upstairs to where my master bedroom's at, and I fall out. This is what y'all gonna see what the lesson is in this. Yo, I just pass out. I forgot I Ubered to my crib. I forgot. Yeah, I'm drunk. 4 a.m. comes. Remember, I'm at my crib at 9. 4 a.m. comes. I'm knocked out. 4 a.m. comes. My homie, I never see the girl. I never see her. My homies wake me up on some like, yo, act, we leaving. I'm like, oh, damn, I was like, damn, I'm fucked up. Type like, yo, I've been sleeping. They're like, yo, lock the door because we're leaving. I said, damn, y'all leaving? They're leaving at like 4 or 5 a.m.
Now this directly refutes what's said and stated in this case.
Yeah.
DJ Akademiks is saying that he went to sleep and he didn't get woken up until 4 or 5. This is saying that he got woken up and he was going to come down and hang with them right around the time she actually arrived at the house.
Big difference.
Miss Abashe believed this was true and did not go to find Mr. Allen herself because the home was completely dark. Admittedly, Miss Abashe recalls having an eerie feeling, but she ignored it because she did not believe that DJ Akademiks, whom she had known for nearly 2 years, would harm her or allow her to be harmed. She dismissed these feelings as nerves and waited for DJ Akademiks to arrive. Shortly after the power had returned, Khalif asked if Miss Abashe wanted to use the hot tub or the pool and wait for DJ Akademiks there. Miss Abashe said she'd be okay with the hot tub. Again, Miss Abashe did not suspect anything as she was accustomed to using the hot tub and pool when she previously visited DJ Akademiks' home. She was also under the impression that Khalif and Slime would leave after putting the hot tub on, as their actions and gestures made it appear that they were heading out. Miss Abashe enters the hot tub alone. Shortly after, Khalif appears from inside the house and proceeded to join her in the hot tub. Shortly after that, Slime appeared with a bottle of
Bruh, my computer's saying, my other shit's saying my stream is not even on. I'm streaming right now. Why does my other thing say I'm not streaming? This is really right now. Shit, tweaker. You're a tweaker. There it is. Alright, this shit weird.
of alcohol and began forcing her to take shots of the alcohol. She vaguely remembers Slime nervously pacing around the pool area. Eventually, Miss Bashe recalls beginning to feel strange. It was not simply a feeling of intoxication, as Miss Abashe had only half of the first drink and a few sips of the next drink that Khalif had provided her as he entered the hot tub. Miss Abashe began feeling extremely hot, as if her body was on fire. She felt extremely lightheaded and dizzy. Upon noticing this, Slime asked her if she was lit and then returned to the kitchen. He then returned with more alcohol, which they insisted she drank. They even went so far as to pour the alcohol into her mouth forcibly. She recalls
fucking disgusting.
becoming very handsy as he aggressively made advances towards her, which she rejected. Very key there. Upon information and belief, Slime was on the sidelines watching while all of this was happening. Khalif would not take no for an answer and began touching her. He eventually picked her up and tossed her into the pool adjacent to the hot tub. She was disoriented, had trouble breathing, and struggled to get out of the pool for fear of drowning. As she attempted to crawl out of the pool while still disoriented and struggling to breathe, Khalif forcibly removed her, opened her legs, and began expliciting her. Miss Abashe did not consent. In fact, due to the alcohol and whatever substance was placed in the alcohol, she was not in the right mindset to consent to any of the sexual acts that were being performed on her. John Doe 1. Miss Abashe had memories of
Niggas make me sick, bro.
attack, feeling extremely weak. As Khalif explicited her, Miss Abashe would later learn that Slime watched from the side and undressed in the bushes nearby. Miss Abashe would later learn that as she lay lifeless on the concrete, Khalif was standing in the pool while shifting her lifeless body back and forth on the concrete. Slime was undressing in the bushes and would soon ambush her. The two men then proceeded to explicit Miss Abashe simultaneously. Now this is damning. This is
What the fuck?
There's a
What
whole video
the
recording
fuck?
of this, and I'm 100% certain that's going to be played in court. This is a civil case, okay? This is not a criminal case. So, upon information and belief, this was witnessed by the police when the surveillance footage was recovered. As Khalif finished boxily expliciting Miss Abashe, he allowed Slime to explicit Miss Abashe boxily as well. I'm trying not to get demonetized, sorry guys, alright? But box refers to her box and backdoor refers to her backside, okay? Okay. Lying on the concrete was the last memory she had of that part of the attack. She recalls going in and out of consciousness and does not recall ever entering the home. This is very important. This implies everything that we got from this point is something that was seen on footage. She doesn't actually remember that. By the footage, this is what happened, okay? Whatever substance Khalif and Slime slipped into Miss Abashe's drink negatively impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. According to Miss Abashe, she recalls being awakened nude in a bed in what she believed was Mr. Allen's bedroom. She believes this was around 4 a.m. Now this is the time DJ Akademiks claimed that he was awoken. She was awoken by DJ Akademiks savagely pulling hair, prying open her legs, and brutally expliciting.
What?
And,
he left that out.
Jesus Christ. Now I don't know if this was caught on tape, but I highly doubt it, because if it was, I'm pretty sure he'd be in jail. From what
These niggas are sick. Like, bro, these niggas are sick.
Tape is like the main area, the kitchen, the outside pool area, maybe not this room specifically. And yeah. No, dude, that would be this would be, if this is true, 100%.
Nigga, I saw him reach for the button. Yeah. I saw him reach for the button.
No, dude, that would be this would be reading. According to Miss Abashe, DJ Akademiks was relentless. He tried to explicit her backdoor and was frustrated because she kept squirming and moving due to the pain. As a result, Mr. Allen proceeded to explicit her box. Upon information and belief, DJ Akademiks was not using protection when he backdoored and front-doored Miss Abashe, as evidenced by the purported discovery of his germicide on the kit, which was performed on Miss Abashe a few hours after he explicited her.
And he said nothing came back from the kid.
Miss Abashe recalls begging DJ Akademiks to stop expliciting her. She recalls her voice was faint as she continued to drift in and out of consciousness. Miss Abashe remembers crying for most of this encounter, but losing her ability to move physically. She eventually gave up fighting in hopes that DJ Akademiks would finish quickly. This is terrible.
This is sick, man.
Miss Abashe recalls DJ Akademiks saying, "Open your mouth," as he her hair. He said, "Open your mouth. I want to explicit in your mouth." This was her last memory of the encounter. She woke up confused the following morning and searched for DJ Akademiks. She looked around the house and found him in the basement on his computer. Now, this is actually very funny because there's a whole meme that DJ Akademiks is in his mama's basement. Turned out he's in his own basement. So, pretty funny. But it's kind of hard to laugh at any jokes here because, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is disgusting. But I will continue.
This nigga's sick, bro. Like, how the fuck you even think to do something like that, bro? My bad, I was checking this out.
To make jokes here and there, ease the mood a little bit, because Jesus Christ. According to Miss Abache, she sat on the floor next to him, and he asked her if she knew that his friends ran a choo-choo on her, to which she said no. He kept asking, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" He told her everything was alright and that he was good if she was cool. She was baffled and in disbelief. DJ Akademiks asked her to follow him into another room, where he showed her the contents of a small trash can that had what appeared to be vomit in it and 2 gold wrappers, and asked, "You don't remember this?" Now this is an important detail because
He mentioned that too, though.
We're going to look. DJ Akademiks is going to say something like, "Oh, there was no rappers." Again, another discrepancy between their 2 stories, all right? So, in this story,
But he did say he was
2
like,
rappers
"Oh,
and
my
vomit
niggas."
inside this trash can. In his story, no rappers were used, okay? Miss Abache was still in disbelief. She had 0 recollection of ever being in that room the prior night. It appeared that after Khalif and Slime explicited her by the pool, the pair had taken her into this room and continued to explicit her. Mr. Allen then handed her the can of vomit and asked her to throw it away. Miss Abache then asked for her phone, and Mr. Allen went to retrieve it. Now, I also don't understand this here. Why does DJ Akademiks have her phone? The last time that they came into contact was during the alleged, and then
Rape.
before that, they
I mean,
didn't
fuck.
come into contact. Now, I'm not sure why he has her phone. Why does he have her phone here? This is a big plot hole right here. So this video is getting pretty long and I want to put it out faster, so I'm just going to tell you what happened. So there's going to be a link to all of this, the entire case, so you can read it yourself down below in the description. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps, okay? DJ Akademiks assured her everything is alright if she's okay, but she wasn't okay and wanted proof of what happened to her. So DJ Akademiks showed her some footage of Khalif doing some things to her, which made her visibly upset. But then DJ Akademiks told her everything would be okay. Upon seeing her demeanor change, DJ Akademiks started ushering her out of the house, claiming that his mom was on the way, and then calling her a lift. Akademiks then asked her where her clothing was. She said she had it, and then Akademiks looked at her very suspiciously. Apparently, allegedly, Akademiks had thrown out some key evidence of this entire incident, namely the bed sheets and etc. Now, I hate when they use etc. because it's like, what else did he allegedly throw out? Bed sheets, this is prime evidence right here. Was it the vomit and also the wrappers? I'm guessing that was, but also what else? Doesn't say. She eventually leaves the house, and while inside the car on the way back home, she asked DJ Akademiks, "Can I have proof of this?" In which DJ Akademiks showed her a picture of Khalif and Slime both doing terrible things to her, which made her very upset. She knows in her heart that she would never do this and has stated that she's only ever done vanilla stuff with DJ Akademiks.
Damn.
She's never done any of this extreme behavior. And when
That's
she finally
fucked up.
got home, she realized that she has been in pain the entire time, specifically in her front and back door area. She then contacts DJ Akademiks again and asks for the complete footage. He shuts this down pretty quickly. And then he tells her that she should go out and get tested and that he will get tested too. This was an odd statement, as it was proof that DJ Akademiks, who had not slept with Miss Abache for over a year, engaged in unprotected intercourse with Miss Abache, presumably the previous night. Shortly after that, she calls her immigration lawyer, who advised her to contact the police regardless of the outcome. She then contacts the police and reports the alleged crime. They tell her that she will need to get a kit done at a local hospital and then come in and have an in-person interview so that they can get the facts on the incident. She then went to Penn State Health Saint University to get a kit done. They took pictures of the whole 9 yards and collecting evidence. The police like the amount of evidence that they have, but they need more. So they get her in a wire call with DJ Akademiks. During the recorded wire call, the police wrote down a list of questions for DJ Akademiks to answer, basically. Miss Abache remembers asking Mr. Allen to describe how she looked when he saw her in bed. He answered, "You look like you were in the pool." According to her on this call, DJ Akademiks graphically recounts and admits to having intercourse with Miss Abache. Now this is damning evidence. If this is true, and this is actually something that the police have, if we hear this, we know she's likely telling the truth, okay? Even going as far as to describe her box as being loose, stating, "I know what your box feels like. That thing felt loose." Let's take a little step away from this, okay? Because Jesus Christ, this is a lot to process here, okay? If this is true, DJ Akademiks is unironically actually evil, 100%.
Yeah, that nigga's fucking sick, bro.
Okay?
No.
But yeah, I've been listening to some new.
Cause now knowing all the news, I've been seeing tweets every time Academic. Hold on. I've been seeing tweets on the news every time Academic says something, and niggas will be like, "Man, quit talking about Drake, Kendrick. Talk about that motherfucking that R word case you got, punk ass. Talk about that SA fault, nigga. Talk about that R word, nigga. Talk about that grape." And it's like, now I see why. Knowing the actual details, yeah, nigga, you're fucking sick. You're a sicko. Nigga need help.
Music lately, and this guy named Young Wally just dropped this song called Can Flow, and it's pretty freaking good, okay?
Oh, this is a promo. Right, guys, okay? Not if it's Can Flow, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good.
Has produced purely information, which if you didn't believe, it's okay. We're trying to get his name out there, right? But yeah, back to the.
They keep doing it though. I'm not a hater.
Belief, this evidence was used to obtain a warrant for the footage, and police secured the footage and other evidence. According to Miss Abache, the results of the same test produced evidence that Miss Abache had been explicited. In addition to the kit, they had pictures of her arm, backside, legs, and there's evidence of a struggle that she endured and the brutality of the incident. And
oh my
she was
God.
5'5", she weighed less than 115. Khalif was 5'10", 160.
I don't want to say.
5'11".
Okay, I gotta say what's on my mind. R word, rape is bad. Regardless. But just think of this. Never mind. Is this even something I should say? Alright, I'm gonna say it. As a dude, how do you even feel comfortable spit? Never mind. Spit. I don't even think of that.
11-180. Now remember, she was on
like,
this concrete.
how do you feel comfortable raping somebody?
Period. I'm gonna show the picture. Obviously, I can't. And so they basically say it's insane to think that anybody would be a willing participant in this incident, assuming that she actually gave consent. Let's say that she did. There's no way that a person would just be okay with being dragged back and forth on the concrete. And they have pictures of her body, so it's not like she didn't get hurt while this incident occurred. She did, and they have proof of that. On or about December 30th, 2023, DJ Akademiks took to social media and issued the following statement.
They raided my house because there was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was not by me, by other people, but it happened in my house. I'm gonna tell you why they raided my house. Shorty, I should even tell a whole full story. Let me just tell a full story. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why the cops came. They're leaving at like 4 or 5 a.m. I bet. I go lock the door. Then they say to me, when I'm locking the door, they say, "Oh, by the way, that girl you invited, yo, she down there and the other end of your house in the guest bedroom." I look at them and I said, "What girl I invited?" They said, "Bro, remember you invited a girl." I said, "What are you talking about?" They said, "Yo, you know so-and-so," and they describe myself. "Oh, anyway, they leave. I walk down the hallway. So I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom and I see the girl. And I said, oh, but I noticed there's a couple things. First of all, she naked. Second of all, her hair is like
Fucking with this nigga is crazy. Like, bitch, fuck the money, bro. Money is not that. Get your own bag so you don't have to do this type of shit. So you don't have to fuck with this nigga. Like, what the fuck going on, gang?
like frizzy and shit like that. This is summertime. Like almost like she kind of went in the pool type. I got a pool, like it's a big ass pool. Anyway, I'm like, yo, what's good with you? Like I'm waking her up type shit. Like, yo, you sleeping? Like, what's up? Anyway, I go downstairs. She kind of realized I'm there. She wakes up. She come downstairs. I remember saying like, damn, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping? Type. She was like, oh, now we were just having fun. Blah 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 blah. Now, granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple years. I've messed with her for years. We're in the morning now. And I remember even that night, like that night when she woke up, I went go in my backyard and I'm like, something don't look right back here. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type? I asked her and she was like, nah, we were just having fun type shit. That's what she told me tonight. In the morning, I gotta let my dog out. So I go let Pluto out. And when I go let Pluto out, I'm now outside standing. I'm like looking around. I'm like, man, this shit don't look right. I know my backyard, something ain't right. She's telling me they were just chilling, having fun, waiting for me type. But I'm sleeping. And I'm asleep from like 9 p.m. since I got in the crib, and they don't wake me up till.
That was like 7 hours, my nigga.
That's how many hours? 7 hours.
Oh,
anyway,
shit. Oh, math genius.
When she told me the night before, I'm believing it. But the day, but in the morning, I'm looking around when I'm letting Pluto. I'm like, son, don't sound right. I go on my camera.
God damn.
My DVR. I'm looking what's going on. When I look at my camera in the morning, gang, the shorty was getting like I don't even like.
I've already seen this.
She was getting trained by my two mans, like on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. This would happen. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? I invited you over here. I paid a lift. The lift was like $200. Nigga, she lived. I don't even want to say where she lived. I'm like, what? How could you come to my joint and get trained by my mans while I'm sleeping?
Oh my god.
He's saying that 4 o'clock comes, he's knocked out, then his homie comes, and they leave at around 4 or 5, okay? Now, in her recollection of this event, at around 4 or 5, that's when he actually went into the room and started doing horrible things to her. So that's a big discrepancy. Now, if the footage has DJ Akademiks walking around at 4 o'clock, he did this. We haven't seen the footage, so we can't say. If we don't see this happen at this time, he's telling the truth. We just don't have the footage. Nobody has the footage right now except the police. When this case goes to trial, we'll find out exactly what happened. But until then, it's
if he has footage of everything, I don't want to see that footage. I don't want to see the footage.
Again, these are allegations, so make up your own mind about it. I'm just letting you guys know this is out
Allegedly.
there. This is allegedly what happened. I'm reading this, and that's it. Okay? I'm not saying that he's guilty.
I think he's innocent.
I'm not saying that he's not guilty.
I think he's innocent.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just showing you the facts.
I think he's innocent.
And this
You
is
think he's
saying that
innocent?
he knew his statements were misleading and false. He was in possession
you'll
of
see
text
why.
messages from her where she stated that she did not know what happened. She even expressed to him that she was really hurt and needed to seek medical attention and a kit. So this is some text messages between her and DJ Akademiks. Now, I'm not sure exactly why his name is boxed out like this, but I'm assuming it's because maybe she deleted him or something. She was mad at him, and then it's just his bare number right there, so they didn't want to dox his actual private number. He says, I'm going to get tested this week. Think you should too, to make sure you're good. Now that implies that he had relations with her that night. She says, yes, I'm going now. I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this, and I don't even know the other guy's name, so I was just
This is
playing
sick,
her.
bro.
Now that's an interesting text here, which implies that she was coherent when this happened. I'm not sure about this, guys. I'm not sure, because that's like kind of weird, but whatever. He says, you called. She says,
But she
I'm
did say she-
considering going in.
Yeah, she did say she was in and out, passing out, because she mentioned the concrete thing. So she was probably opening her eyes, like coming into consciousness on some, and like, you know, you can't move because you like fucked up. So she's conscious, but she can't move, so she's just laying there, and she back out.
And for a grape testing kit for us to figure this out, because it's bits and pieces I remember, and I'm still not okay. Now, okay there, that saves it. Right there, that saves it. But that last message, just in isolation, without any of the extra messages or context.
Yeah,
it
without
does seem
context.
like
Yeah, without context is like, you was aware.
she was consenting there, and then here it's like full on. I don't remember
Okay.
it like that. There's only bits and pieces. I'm not okay. Period. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping you were okay with doing, and you said yes. I don't know. She says I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Before then, I never met the other guy, so he just took the opportunity, I guess. She probably never met Slime, so she might have actually had some type of prior interaction with Khalif. That's why I told you I don't judge, just trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. They said you were trying to call and bring your friend to join in, lol.
Wait. What?
They said you were trying.
Why would you bring that up while she's talking about getting
your friend to join in? LOL.
Why would you bring that up while she's talking about getting
It's
raped?
kind of curious as to why she didn't say anything like, I remember you doing something to me that night or whatever. But maybe at this moment in time, it just hadn't fully hit her. Maybe she needed some therapy or whatever to really unlock some of those extra memories, in which case it is what it is.
Okay, so these are the messages. This is her. Y'all know how text messages work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her like, yo, I think you my she was like, yo, don't you like girls that be fucking man niggas? And I'm like, bruh, you know, like I looked at you, and if she remembers this, you know I'm not capping. I said, you know, men look at girls.
Why didn't
two
you
different
speed
ways.
this up?
We have girls that we could possibly wife up. They're good girls and whores. Like, why y'all always think that a nigga want a chick who everybody? Because I think when she says I'm sorry, she's finally accepting that she did have two dudes. I said, I don't know what you want to say. I said, I guess you want, I suppose, whatever. She says, I never meant for all that to happen. Listen, does this sound like she's saying I did nothing wrong? I know, you can never look at me the same. This is what you're saying to me. Okay. She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad, and I think I should talk to someone about it, like a therapist or something. I was passed out for most of it, but I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. So when I was telling her, like, yo, you know, you did, I said, Bryce, I don't judge Bryce. Like, I'm used to girls and, like, you know, it's like whatever, like, these whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad if you don't. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. Well, she said, I blacked out, right? Remember I told you, I'm sleeping. I get woken up because my homies is leaving. I go to the guest room. I wake her up, right? That's when I wake her up during the night. This is what my homies are on different nights.
Bro, you should not handle this on stream at all. Nigga, you on Rumble?
So that's what I'm telling her. I said, so I'm telling my homies that they said you were trying to call and bring your friend to join in. No call was made. I assumed they'd leave at some point. It was mad awkward, and I mentioned I wanted to come with my friend to meet you. She said not to have your friends. He got mad at me saying everything with Act got to go through me first and a whole bunch of people stuff. I don't know. I'm getting two different stories. LOL. I said I didn't ask them about anything about that night until today. After you text me, I literally tell her I didn't ask my homies nothing about that night until right now when you text me. Right? Then she says I wish I could see the entire video. How I got upstairs after the pool and when the other guy got naked on top of me. Everyone was glowing when I got up. So it was like I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it other than when you were denying it happened. I said I'd rather not. LOL. I'd rather not watch the video. That's what I'm trying to tell her. She says we don't have a choice because they're gonna ask me all that and I don't remember that part. And I said who is that? It's just me and the doctors. Then she says I don't know how this works. If a statement has to be taken or what. I don't want any of this to happen to any person, other person like that. I said I'd rather be kept out of stuff like this. Def don't want to be the middle person because everybody got their sides. I talked to my homies. They said, bro, she was mad awake. She was making us take shots. Yo, she was living like she did blah blah blah. That's their story. I talked to her. She's like, oh, I don't remember this. And I'm like, okay, this is I'm like in a weird position. Then she says the last thing that got my fucking house raided. This is that's what I can tell you. Don't invite nobody to this is why my house got raided. That's true, but it happened. See, so she's admitted it. I'm the middle person. Then she says it's true, but it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything and make a story. So that was a fucking lie. And I said, yeah, but I got no parts. This is what I'm saying. I got no parts to do with what you guys did. I got no parts to do it. Then she says to me, I guess you won't be helping me figure this out. Then she says, that's okay. I know I'll need help because this is too much for just me. I said, of course, if I can help, I will. But I was sleeping for the whole thing. LOL. I don't know what your interactions were. And she says,
Why you keep putting LOL? She's talking about getting R-worded, bruh.
It was very
That shit would
for
piss
her,
me off.
She had to go through with it. She released a short video.
Oh, what's up,
after he
Roman?
made that one video
I'm deafing
talking
right now.
about
I'm in
what
the
happened.
chat. I haven't seen
crazy
you.
right now, but I'm not gonna stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not.
Hey, this nigga Akademiks a freak.
You know that that's not what.
Not a freak. He's
And for you
sick.
to pretend that you didn't do anything, for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you
Why
were
do
on
you do
top
that
of me
stupid
too.
ass zoom in?
You, me too, and a test.
I know it's for the text.
It was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with
You
my
should
own
have just kept
story.
this zoom in.
This is what you wanted, and you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
She made that video to correct what happened, and then DJ Akademiks issued this following statement to his social media account.
What I'll say is I wasn't even gonna post these type of joints. But I see Shorty, who clearly was involved in that situation. By the way, Shorty, I didn't bring this up to make you look no way. This was a dealing between me and my girl, or me and my ex-girl. She just kept using that incident. So I just spoke on it and cleared. I didn't even make you look no type of way. I haven't spoken on you. You're right. I just said what happened. I ain't even say who you were. You the one who just jumped out the woodworks. I've never said who you were, Shorty. Okay? And I'm not even gonna play because you made a video. I'm not even gonna play the video you made. But what I do want to show, number one,
He
first
never
and foremost,
mentioned her
everything or anything
name
that
or
says-
even where she was from.
Nothing
True.
happened. You feel me? No case, no nothing. Also, I will say this. These are things that the police and everybody else looked at their damn self. You know, unlike the Constant incident, I will say this one was something that the police handled, not social media. It's crazy now that the police handled it, nothing happened. They said, oh, okay, this wasn't shit. Now, Shorty's trying to, and again, I don't know how she just jumped into the mix, but I'm gonna show you exactly. And I can't show certain shit. Like, for example, I sent her a video of her at my poolside with toothpaste. I said I was sleeping. I can't show you that explicit photo. I still got the image of that. Feel me? I can't post it on you clearly. But police see all this shit. Like, they see everything.
Now again, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this. I have no idea why this did not go to criminal trial. I mean, if there was actually a strong case here, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah,
If there's all
he's
this
just saying
evidence,
that
a
the
rape
police
kit, all
seen
that,
everything.
a kid.
They did not charge him with anything, so he's all right. He's cleared according to him. And you know, there's not really too much you can say about that. I mean, on the surface, yeah, he probably is okay. I mean, he's not in jail or anything. It is what it is. Since Mr. Allen went on his defamatory tirade about Miss Abache, several other women have come forward with eerily similar accounts of Mr. Allen befriending them, G-wording them, inviting them to his house, getting them intoxicated, and then expliciting them. Upon information
what?
and belief, because of these subsequent victims' accounts, DJ Akademiks has a pattern and practice of engaging in predatory behavior. Okay. Upon information and belief, several women have come forward and said that DJ Akademiks contacted them when they were under 18, forged a fake friendship, G-worded them until they were 18, and then attempted to sleep with them. Upon information and belief, DJ Akademiks fully attributes his lack of arrest or prosecution for drugging and expliciting Miss Abache as some indication that he and his friends are clear, but nothing can be further
This says
from the
Mr.
truth. As a result, DJ Akademiks' social media tirade against her.
Mistype.
DJ Akademiks has committed defamation, and then blah blah blah. So it's just saying that they're going to be going after defamation. Now, as it says in the case, DJ Akademiks allegedly contacted under 18s and did weird stuff with them. So we're going to cover that right now. So Nate Rerun says, allegedly Akademiks is linking and flying out under 18 girls. and
Mine is
getting in
crazy.
contact with girls to turn 18 to have explicit with. This is a
Again.
news story, and there are multiple girls coming out about him.
Again. Let me say this one more time. Fuck the money. Bro, you're dealing with that nigga, bro. Go get your own bag. There's so many options to get a bag, and you're fucking Akademiks.
Making them drink to the point they're unconscious and unresponsive so he can take advantage of them. All right, the first slide says, this is from DJ Akademiks, allegedly. Okay. Where you from? Michigan. When you turned 18, October 23rd. Did you already make your video? No. LOL. Can I be in it? Laughing emoji. And then she says, yo cousin fine. Hey, he looks like he kind of backed up away from that, and that was about that. But according to this claim, he's just waiting for them to turn 18.
Okay, good. Not good. Bro, I don't know why the volume's so low. Fuck Streamlabs.
Legally fine. He's within his right to do this, but
I've been recording this whole
very
time.
creepy looking.
Is that good?
Here's a picture with Akademiks with this girl. Just says mine. That's
Sick.
it. This
This
man
nigga's
looks
sick.
fake in this picture. He looks like a robot. Okay, we're moving on. I linked with him this year, but it felt different, and I realized he was a predator, so I didn't have explicit with him. Now he got his girl harassing me, calling me a fan. I linked him in July for the last time. He invited the girl over, and he said he wasn't sure if she was 17 or 18, but he still explicited her. He kept trying to make us drink and take our clothes off while we were in the backyard. Now that's true. Jesus Christ, if that's true. Okay.
A little.
Allegedly.
What the
So I've been
fuck?
dealing with him since I was 17, but he
Do you have
waited
my
to
thing
fly
turned
me
up all
out
the way?
until I turned 18. Okay? He would get me drunk to explicit me and record it. He has hella tapes of me drunk and out of my mind, which is very weird. That's weirdo behavior, 100%. Every year when he gets a new... Jesus Christ, okay. Every year when he gets a new, they DM me and harass me to tell me I'm crazy, etc. Even though I never talk about him or really exposed him
What
for
the
being
fuck
a
is doing that shit
predator that he
again?
is. Now that is, ugh, Jesus, why did she use that word? That is an insane
is
phrase to
kinda
call
wrong.
anybody, okay? Shouldn't you feel bad about them? Anyways, here's an audio clip. I'm going to play the audio clip, and I just want you guys to understand that this was
You saying hell yeah, you can still hear me?
Okay, he was like 20 when he said this, okay? So there's the little added context. It doesn't sound good regardless, but
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor, one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think was
Kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. This nigga's so fuck. Bro, this nigga's
fine.
fucked.
I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting fucked. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's gonna get this.
now
Yo.
even with the context, it doesn't sound good, okay? But
What content?
yeah, okay, he said that, okay? A high schooler shows DMs and screen recordings of academics liking post of her in bathing
Bro,
suits
look at
and
this
even
pig,
contacting
bro.
her in DMs to get her attention. Multiple girls have been getting messages from him.
So I seen this post in the shave room, him saying that there's no difference between a 17-year-old and a 20-year-old, that he would still have sex with a 20-year-old, I mean a 17-year-old, if she had an ID or something like that. If you guys want to see the context of the post, then just look. But it was giving very much creepy, pervy vibes, right? So I was looking at his face and I was just like, like, why does his face look so familiar to me right now? So then I'm like, hold on. This is the same, like, dude that was in my request that I found so weird because he didn't really put anything. All he put was like a heart, and I thought that was so weird. Here y'all go. I know people's not gonna believe me, so
Oh, this is real. No, wait, this is real. Look
Okay.
at that. That's crazy.
We caught his
You guys
ass
can
out.
clearly see that this is DJ Academics. You know, she's scrolling through or whatever. Now, it's kind of terrible that this is like horrible quality, okay? But you know, it is what it
Okay.
is. Moving on.
yeah. And you not gonna say nothing in my DMs but just a heart. And I think that was like bait for me to like text back, but I never texted back because I'm just like,
Also, with these rich guys, okay, these guys that's clouded up, they expect you to kind of understand who they are. When they send a heart or some other emoji, that's them shooting their shot, okay? So they're like, hey, I'm into you, blah, blah, blah. All right, the girl's gonna look at the DM. They're gonna be like, who is this? Why is he messaging me? They're gonna see the blue check mark. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, wait. They're gonna
I wanna
check
fuck
his
him.
page. They're gonna look at him doing cool stuff. They're gonna be like, oh my god, this guy who's super poppin' and popular, he just sent me a heart. Oh my god. And then she's going to reply, and then boom, bam, bam. You know, like, it is what it is. That's how they do it. Okay, this is the method. Okay. Yeah, she's not very familiar with the method. She's never had somebody of this status hit her up like this, because they do this all the time. It is not just DJ Academics.
Oh,
It's
hell
like
yeah.
everybody. Okay, this is like a celebrity thing that just happens. Okay. But anyways,
what am I supposed to say to this? I looked at my likes, and why out of all my pictures that I have on my Instagram, he only liked the one that I have in a bathing suit?
Cause he had. Never mind.
So mind you, I like looked at my likes and I didn't even remember a dude's name for real. So I just put I am because that's all I like remembered. But I'm scrolling down and ding ding ding, he's right here under a picture with me on my bathing suit. Everybody that keeps saying like she's 18, like it's legal, she legal. You're weird. If you're literally waiting for girls to turn 18 just to, you know, do stuff with them, you're like a bro. Like that's just weird. I don't understand what a 30-year-old would want to do with somebody that's 18 that didn't even graduate high school yet. I didn't graduate.
okay, this I hate that I have to say this because it should be like very obvious for anybody who's like has a brain. Okay, he made it very apparent what he's like after. Okay, he liked the bathing suit. I hate that I have to defend this. Jesus Christ, you guys need to stop this. Okay, he liked the bathing suit picture because it's her showing her body off. It's her. All right, boom. He sends a heart. It's him. He's trying to smash. Okay, he's trying to smash. The reason why this 30-year-old guy is hitting this 18-year-old girl up is because he's trying to smash. Yeah, I don't have to have anything in common. Apparently, he's at least waiting until this girl was legal to hit her up and stuff like that. So, is it weird? Yes. Is it creepy? Yes. Is it legal? Unfortunately, yeah, it is. It's not really much I can say here, okay? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I'm still in high school. Like I'm still in high school. At the end of the day, like my mind, I'm still a child. I am still a child.
No, you're not.
Day. I feel like sending a heart in my DMs and liking my picture is you fishing for me to respond to you. And I don't think that was weird if he was trying to do that because I am 18, still living in my mama's house. Still got teddy bears on my goddamn bed. Like
That don't matter.
on.
Bitches in
No,
their
that
30s
teddy
have
bear
that.
thing, I wouldn't believe. But there's girls who's like 30, who's 40 right now. Who
Exactly.
have, like,
Bitches
a
love
bed
stuffed animals.
Array of
I have a fucking
squishables
chicken.
and stuff. Like it's this is a girl thing.
Granted, I'm also 18,
yeah,
but still.
Yeah, no, bueno. No,
It's my nigga Boyo, nigga.
Jesus Christ. So last but not least, we have another little slide here. It's from Twitter. It's DJ Akademiks. He says, "Bad baby got mad middies for a 10 plus 5-year-old." Okay, this was back in 2018. And Bad Baby was still under 18 at that
That's where the bitches got smaller.
time. I mean, obviously, with the age here. So yeah, this is very weird for him to tweet out, but he was just on some weirdo stuff back then. Because why is he saying
Back then
stuff
is crazy.
about
We're talking
a
some back then.
15-year-old?
I mean, yeah, back then it's still like it's not that long ago though. For a back then though. Never mind, that's almost a decade.
Why is he
Never
doing
mind.
that? As always, let me know what you guys think of everything inside the comments down below. I'd love to hear your takes and your thoughts on this because really it's just...
No, this shit crazy, bro. Like this nigga's a hornball. I couldn't imagine that shit, bro. What am I looking for?